My garden, when I played, I was always, when it came, I was always team from Bundesliga, of course. But there was one game when I played with my friends, was Tottenham Hotspurs, because I liked the name.
It's because we hate Tottenham and Tottenham hate us. So
just have something to say, because as a little kid in my garden, when I played, I was always, when it came, I was always team from Bundesliga, of course. But there was one game when I played with my friends, was Tottenham Hotspurs, because I liked the name so much. So I had not a picture. I did not even know that they play in London and so on. So for me to play them in two legs was very special. And what I didn't know as a kid, what I felt today and yesterday, so many friendly people here in around the club, the coaching staff, first of all, from the opponent team, and all stuff around down in the stadium, in front of the dressing rooms, at the benches and so on, was unbelievable. Such great support, such good atmosphere, and so many friendly people. Made us feel very, very welcome, and thanks a lot, and all the best for the club.
We hate Tottenham! 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 We hate Tottenham!
Last one. I don't know if it's true, so it may not be true, but I read somewhere as a young boy, your favourite club in the Premier League in England was Tottenham Hotspur. Is that right?
Oh, you're really digging deep, huh? No, I just yeah. No, but I want to be very honest, because we played the EuroLeague game with Dortmund in Tottenham, and everybody there was very friendly, and I just explained it. When I was young, there was no daily match live on the TV. There was no daily match live from Bundesliga. So what I could actually see was 1-2 minutes every 4 weeks. And suddenly a club like Tottenham Hotspurs came across in our sports broadcaster once every 4 weeks. So suddenly I heard the name Tottenham Hotspurs, which was very, very sounded like a big adventure, and gave me a big advantage on playing with my friends, because they had no idea where that club was. So, and I talked about that story, and I was young and needed the money. Huh? No, but I was young, but that was one of my first experiences. I did not even know that it's a club from London, but now I'm absolutely aware that I work for the big rivals, and you can be very, very sure that we do everything to beat them next week.
John Southall.
here are the top 10 reasons why we all hate Tottenham. Number 10, and most importantly, where it all began, the FA Cup final in 1967. Now, make sure you pay attention, because Rory's going to come in with a bit of a voiceover for you.
The FA Cup final of 1967 was contested between Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea. For a bit of background, Chelsea's honours at this point consisted of one league title in 1955 and one League Cup. Tottenham had 2 league titles to their name and 4 FA Cups. It's important to recognise that the FA Cup final was almost as important as the league. The FA Cup final was a pinnacle of English football. Tottenham's 1960-61 season was notable for being the first domestic double of the 20th century. Tottenham were therefore an enormous club. Chelsea, maybe not so much. The team sheets for each side consist like a roll call of legends. For Tottenham, Pat Jennings, Jimmy Greaves, Terry Venables, Alan Mullery. For Chelsea, Peter Bonetti, Bobby Tamblyn, Ron Harris, Tommy Baldwin, Charlie Cook. To cut a long story short, Tottenham won. For Chelsea fans, seeing their former Chelsea boys like Jimmy Greaves and Terry Venables win arguably the biggest prize in English football was akin to a dagger in the heart. Tottenham's victory cemented their status as one of the top clubs in England. Chelsea remained gallant also, Rans.
Number 9, the 1974-75 season was one in which Chelsea and Tottenham were in a fight against relegation from Division 1. Coming into the game, Spurs were in the relegation zone and Chelsea were 1 point ahead of them. Unfortunately, Chelsea lost the game, we were relegated and Spurs stayed up by 1 point.
We hate Tottenham, Chelsea! We hate Tottenham, Chelsea!
Number 8, delusions of grandeur. They think they're the biggest club in the world. They haven't won the league in 55 years. I looked it up. In my lifetime, since 1991, they've only won 2 League Cups. Chelsea have won everything since then. Number 7, the Tottenham way. My eyes have seen the glory. There is no Tottenham way, and your eyes haven't seen the glory because you haven't won the league for 55 years. Number 6, they hate us. It's the most hostile fixture of the season. There's always trouble, most famously at Parsons Green. However much they refuse to admit it publicly, Tottenham fans are almost starting to hate Chelsea as much as they hate Arsenal. They simply cannot fathom why the club with the hooligans, the club with the relegations, the club that has never won anything, the club apparently infested with chavs, has risen to stand as one of the giants of the game. Number 5, the excuses. You've bought your success. How does it feel to be bankrolled by a Russian crook? We won the league 50 years ago, we're obviously bigger than you. In the 80s, you were rubbish, we were good. That means we're better than you. What are you going to do when the money runs out? What are you going to do when Roman Abramovic gets bored? You're not Chelsea anymore. Well, whatever makes you sleep at night, because we have won the European Cup. Number 4, Spurs' pathetic record against us. On Saturday 10th February in 1990, Spurs beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. That was 26 years ago. Since then, Spurs have been to the Bridge 25 times and failed to win against us once. That is the worst record for a top-flight team against another top-flight team in the league. Number 3, Dante.
You Chelsea!
No words needed. Number 2, Bayern Hotspurs. Now, when we played Munich, they were desperate for us to lose. Now, it's one thing hoping your rivals lose, but to completely bastardise your own badge and dress up like this, how could anybody not hate them? We all know how it panned out anyway. Tottenham lost their Champions League space, and now Chelsea are the only team in London with a European Cup. Number 1, the area. Grim. Anyone that has ever been to White Hart Lane will hate Tottenham, and as far as I'm concerned, any ground that is that far away from a tube station isn't even in.
Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, share the news. We are on our way to 100k. Yes we can, yes we will. Ogs out.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What are you waiting for?
Subscribe now.
Perfect.
Viu?